Many thanks for joining us on the State News at 4 on Lagos Television. I am Aminat Elegushi. The Lagos State government is not resting on its laurels in making a motoring and traveling experience easy and seamless for its residents with the commissioning of another overpass in the Mushin area by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The governor says that these developments will no doubt step up the economic value and bridge infrastructural gap in the area. Adetola Kayode reports.
The people of Mushin, Onipan, Ogumoku and its environs welcomed their governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, with resounding cheers and approval. Mr. Governor is here to commission the 5th overpass on the Red Line corridor after those of Agege, Ikeja, Yaba and Oyigbo has been constructed by his administration as part of efforts aimed at reducing travel time, solving traffic bottlenecks and generally making Lagos livable for all. Sanwo-Olu says this development will definitely enhance the social and economic value of the area.
Putting this overpass that will connect the two communities seamlessly, both in vehicular and pedestrian connection. You can imagine the economic value and the economic benefit this bridge has done to these two communities. Journeys that hitherto will take, because, the rail is, I'll talk about the rail, will have taken them 45 minutes, 1 hour, just to go and turn all the way at Moshalashi or Jibo. All that are things of the past now, because you can do it in a safe and a secure environment.
He affirmed that compensation has been paid to those whose property had to give way for the infrastructure, giving kudos to Lamata for doing a great job. Governor Sanwo-Olu enjoined the residents to own the infrastructure and protect it from deliberate destruction.
For us, it's about keeping faith with our citizens. It's about ensuring that we can make this place a lot better for them and make it a lot better than we met it. To do this, of course, there were a few disruptions. Houses have to be shaved off, and you've seen that new modern buildings are even coming up because all of them were adequately compensated.
Members of the Lagos State Executive Council, including the Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat, joined Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu at the commissioning of the final overpass built for construction on the part of the Lagos State government, awaiting the fulfillment of the federal government's part of the bargain. Adetola Kayode, OTV News.
The Lagos State government's free medical outreach, Alafia Eko, will return tomorrow, Tuesday, August 20, at the 12 designated centers across the 6 health districts. The first phase of the outreach, which aims to provide healthcare services to over 50,000 residents, took place on May 30th. Given details on the outreach, the special advisor to the Governor on Health, Dr. Kemi Oguyemi, says the program was temporarily put on hold due to the cholera outbreak, which has now been successfully contained. Oguyemi added that Alafia Eko initiative is part of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration's Eko Cares package to alleviate the economic hardship faced by residents, which is specifically designed to address the rising cost of medications and healthcare services, as residents were encouraged to take advantage of the initiative by visiting the designated centers near them from 9 a.m. to receive basic medical care. The services offered at the centers include free blood sugar and blood pressure checks, treatment of minor ailments, free medications, HIV counseling and testing, health insurance registration, free eye checks and eyeglasses, health talks, and counseling. A few queues have resurfaced in several parts of the state due to scarcity of petrol. Lagos Television crew observed that in some areas of the state, motorists were spotted in the queues that snagged into the streets, which have caused gridlock around filling stations. A liter of the products now sell for between 800 to 1,000 naira per liter in some stations. a move that has resulted in an increase in the cost of transportation. Some filling stations are not selling the product, while black marketers have taken advantage of the situation to do brisk business. Meanwhile, the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority LASMA has deployed more officers to tackle fuel kill in some parts of the state, warning against indiscriminate parking. In sport, former athlete and national team coach Rotimi Okeniyi has announced plans to organize more clinics to complement efforts of the Sambo Association of Nigeria. Speaking at the Maiden Sambo Clinic for athletes and officials, Okeniyi said the event will hold annually across the southwest states, while hoping to take the initiative across the country. We have details in our sports report.
The one-day Sambo clinic designed to promote the sport and enhance its development in Nigeria was organized by the United Kingdom-based King Tammy Judo and Sambo Sports Foundation in collaboration with Osun State Sports Council. Okeniyi, a certified Sambo coach who guided Team Nigeria to a successful outing at the African Games earlier this year, said updating the knowledge of the athletes and officials will motivate the country to excel in the sport and encourage its popularity for more participation. The clinic held at the Onyo Town Hall attracted athletes and officials from Osun, Ogun, and Lagos states, as well as the University of Ibadan. The clinic also featured demonstrations of other combat sports such as kickboxing, taekwondo, and judo. Okeniyi, who donated training equipment and educational materials to participating states, promised to host a regular event in the southwest. He acknowledged efforts of the Vice President, Sambo Association of Nigeria, Sharif Hamid, towards the success of the clinic.
Been very helpful, especially my Vice President, Ahmed Sharif. He has done a lot to promote Sambo. He's one of my role models. So he even gave me the idea of hosting this championship, this clinic over here. And our plan is that the next one is going to be another southwest state. Then when we're done with southwest, then we can go to a different zone again.
Athletes and officials who lauded the commitment of Okeniyi to grow Sambo said the training will impact on the development as benefiting states are expected to use knowledge garnered to unearth talents on the grassroots.
Sambo has been on for the part of the Africa, international, Europe and all that. Thank God that Timmy brought Sambo to Nigeria and we are here to learn and to take home to teach our children how to perform very well in terms of the game of Sambo.
Upcoming ones, the younger ones, they'll be able to participate in the sport because we brought it down to Onyo so that we have little ones coming up to be able to witness what the game is all about. And as you can see, we've demonstrated taekwondo, judo, kickboxing, and of course Sambo, because Sambo is a combination of all these aforementioned martial arts.
While expressing optimism that Nigeria will excel at the forthcoming World Beach Sambo Championship in Casablanca, national team coach Olugbengade Kaunsi said the clinic will help athletes to improve on their techniques when Nigeria competes in Morocco later in the year.
For more news, connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms.